The NBA Draft, a night where 18 to 22-year-olds are handed boatloads of money to play with some balls. Sounds like the porn industry. However you splice it though, this is a night where families are changed for generations to come. NBA legends and storylines are born. LeBron James headed home to Cleveland. Magic Johnson being chosen from Michigan State to go start what would be known as the Showtime Lakers. But part of what makes the draft so entertaining is the fact that you don't know if you're getting a good player or not. You have busts all the time like Sam Bowie, Anthony Bennett, Greg Oden, maybe even fat-ass Zion Williamson. But what would happen if you knew for 100% certainty that the player you were getting would be an all-time talent? That's what we're gonna find out today. We're taking 20 of the best NBA players ever and putting them in the same draft class. The NBA Draft. Generational money is handed to a bunch of 18-year-olds. How could that go wrong? But in this case, we have 20 of the best players ever.
MJ, Kareem, Bill Russell, Larry Bird, Kobe, LeBron, Tim Duncan, Steph Curry, Jerry West, Hakeem Olajuwon, the Big O, Kevin Garnett, Shaquille O'Neal, Wilt Chamberlain, Magic, AI, Scottie Pippen, Dwayne Wade, Julius Erving, and Dick Nowitzki.
A few teams in the league will be blessed with one of these generational talents. The Thunder have the #1 pick. God helps whoever goes to that franchise. The Spurs have the 2nd pick. Will they be able to lead this franchise back to dominance? And the Pistons have the 3rd pick. That would be miserable. Since we are starting in the offseason, this is a roster pre-trade. So for instance, the Spurs have DeMar DeRozan. Sabonis is still on the Pacers. You guys get what I'm saying? This is interesting. Each player has strengths and weaknesses. Let's see what they say about MJ. Gives opposing ball handlers nightmares because of his quick hands and ability to steal. I smell racism. Let's see what they say about Kobe. Outstanding finisher. Sounds gay. Let's see what they say about Larry Bird. Poor finisher through traffic, partially due to lack of dunking ability. Just say he's fucking white already. We're in the draft now. The Oklahoma City Thunder are now on the clock. And it looks like the Thunder are going to pick 7'2" center Kareem Abdul-Jabbar out of UCLA. Great pick for the Thunder. Already a 99 overall, and he's 7'2". His ceiling and floor are both Hall of Famer. Overall, it's a great selection. But now we're going to see who the San Antonio Spurs select, and they actually select Kobe Bryant with the #2 pick in this fantasy draft. A little bit of an interesting selection. You still have guys like Michael Jordan and LeBron James on the board, but you can't go wrong with Kobe. Now we're going to see who the Detroit Pistons are going to select, and as expected, they finally pick up Michael Jordan, who goes #3 in this draft, just like he did in real life. This is probably the safest pick of the draft. You know exactly what you're going to get out of MJ. The Pistons get a lot better. With the 5th pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select LeBron James. I'd be shocked if even LeBron could lift that franchise up. With the 6th pick in the NBA draft, Dwayne Wade is going to go to the Houston Rockets. D-Wade's one of the lower overall players at only a 97. This may be a steal for Houston, though. And now with the #7 pick in the NBA draft, Dirk Nowitzki is headed to Cleveland. Cleveland's going to need a lot more than Dirk to start winning. Now with the 8th pick in the NBA draft, Magic Johnson is headed to Golden State with Klay Thompson and Steph Curry to hopefully create Showtime 2.0. His ceiling and floor are also Hall of Fame. With the strength of tremendous court vision, no way Golden State isn't a contender. This Draft Express mock draft has the Raptors selecting Allen Iverson out of Georgetown. Obviously, this would be a great pickup for them, but let's go ahead and see who the Raptors are going to pick, and it is going to be Oscar Robertson, the Big O. That's a shocker. They choose to go with the all-around player in Toronto. Rounding out the top 10 now, we have the Orlando Magic. Let's see if they repeat history by picking Shaquille O'Neal, and they actually do not. They pick Tim Duncan out of Wake Forest. The Sacramento Kings are now on the clock. Sacramento is an organization that needs a lot of help, and they are going to get Kevin Garnett to try and lift up that franchise. The big tick is headed to Sacramento. He's going to be wanting the soonest ticket out of that shithole. That rounds out the top 10 picks.
So far, we have Kareem going to OKC, Kobe going to San Antonio, Michael Jordan going to Detroit, LeBron going to the Magic, D-Wade going to the Rockets, Dirk going to Cleveland, Magic going to the Warriors, Raptors pick up Oscar Robertson, Tim Duncan's going to the Magic, and Kevin Garnett's going to the Kings.
The Pelicans have the next spot. We still got guys like Bill Russell, Larry Bird, and Wilt Chamberlain still on the board. To be real, they're probably going to fuck this up. Hey, they actually don't. They go with Hakeem Olajuwon. Can't go wrong there. The Charlotte Hornets are next up in this draft, and they're going to get Larry Bird. We're going to have LaMelo Ball and Larry Bird on the same team. They might be able to compete for a title. The Indiana Pacers are up now, and they're going to get Wilt Chamberlain. That duo of Sabonis and Wilt Chamberlain could be very special. Golden State is back up once again, and they're going to get Dr. J. What a pick. They already got Magic Johnson. Now adding Dr. J to that team, the Warriors may not lose a fucking game. The Washington Wizards have pick #16. Let's see who they pick. Probably going to be someone. Okay, Bill Russell. That's not a bad pick to pair with Bradley Beal. Oklahoma City has the next pick in this draft, and they're going to get Scottie Pippen, him and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I still don't know if that's enough. Actually, I forgot they got Kareem with the 1st overall pick. They're going to be pretty damn good. Next up is going to be Memphis, and let's see who they're going to pick. Is going to be Shaquille O'Neal. Finally gets off the board at pick number, 17 or 18? They're about to whoop the fuck out of that trick with him and Ja there. Oklahoma City is stacking picks, and they immediately are going to become a favorite as they now pick Allen Iverson to pair with, what, Kareem and fucking, who did they just pick? Scottie Pippen? Yeah, they're going to be pretty good. Jesus Christ, the Knicks are up now. Rounding out the top 20, the New York Knicks are going to pick Jerry West from West Virginia. The logo headed to New York.
So was I, a star.
It's been a very solid draft so far, but now the Hawks hold the last pick in the top 20, and they are going to select Stephen Curry. The Hawks choose to pair him with Trae Young. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But now every one of the top 20 players that we added have been drafted, and we're going to sim to the end of this draft and get into the season. Giving a quick draft recap, the Warriors and the Thunder definitely won the draft. Warriors have Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Dr. J, James Wiseman, Magic Johnson, and Draymond fucking Green. I expect the title, unless the Thunder have something to say about it. Allen Iverson, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Scottie Pippen, Lauri Markkanen, and Kareem. That's going to be scary. Steph Curry and Trae Young on the same team will be interesting. The Hornets also got better with Larry Bird. Kevin Garnett's fucked in Sacramento. But hopefully the Knicks get better. They got 97 overall, Jerry freaking West. It just feels right having the logo in New York. The Warriors and the Thunder are first and second in the power rankings. The Magic are third. Golly, they got LeBron and Tim Duncan. But I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the All-Star break. We can see how this all shakes out. Okay, we're at All-Star Weekend. Kareem and Oscar Robertson are your All-Star captain. Pretty much all the NBA legends are on this list. James Harden made it also. That'll probably never happen again. So far in the season, the Toronto Raptors are actually first in the Eastern Conference. They did get Oscar Robertson. He's averaging 33 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists, showing him who the real king of the triple-double is. Magic are second in the East. LeBron and Tim Duncan are having themselves a season. LeBron's averaging 24, 7, and 8, and old Timmy Boy's averaging 21 and 11. In the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder are first. I would hope they would be with a lineup like this. Kareem's obviously dominant, 29 points and 17 fucking rebounds a game. You know your team's good when Scottie Pippen is a role player. He's only averaging 16 points. The fucking Pelicans are second. I do like Hakeem Olajuwon, but I can't stand this motherfucker. It's so weird seeing Oklahoma City first in the power rankings. The Hawks are in fifth. Looks like the new Splash Bros are getting acclimated to each other. Dev's averaging 26 points and 9 assists, while Trae Young's averaging 21 points and 7 assists. Speaking of the Splash Bros, we have a pretty fun looking NBA three-point contest. Oscar Robertson. Never really thought of him much as a three-point shooter. Neither does 2K, only at 21. Steph Curry in an Atlanta Hawks jersey. Still has not missed a shot yet, and if he makes this Mountain Dew shot, I will suck my own penis. Yes, you heard me correctly. Oh, thank God. Didn't want to do that again today. Steph Curry does end up winning this thing pretty easily. I will never stop being frustrated and confused by fucking 2K. We have LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, fucking Dr. J, and they choose to put these 4 fucking inbred Down syndrome motherfuckers in the dunk contest. Go eat another cheeseburger, bitch. I guess that means it's time to simulate to the end of the season. If you guys are still watching this video, it means the absolute world to me if you could drop a like. Let's try and get this video to 150 likes. Also, we are close to 20,000 subscribers on the channel. If you hit the subscribe button, you automatically enter yourself into a $50 channel giveaway for our 20,000 subscriber special. Boom. Okay, so we're here now, and the big O Oscar Robertson actually ends up winning NBA MVP. He averages an astounding 35 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists. Trae Young wins 6th Man of the Year. I guess Steph Curry took his spot in the starting lineup. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar of the Thunder. He averaged 1.2 steals and 2.6 blocks. 1.2 steals is impressive for a big man, but all NBA first team has Oscar Robertson, Luka Doncic, Kevin Garnett, Giannis, and Kareem. The second team includes Jerry West, Michael Jordan, Julius Erving, Tim Duncan, and Jokic. And then the third team has Dwayne Wade, Russell Westbrook. Russell fucking Westbrook? He averaged 23 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. Anyways, we got Dirk Nowitzki, LeBron, and Shaq rounding out that team. Larry Bird's on all defensive second team. Wasn't one of his weaknesses being like extremely slow-footed because he's white? Taking a look at the league leaders, Oscar Robertson led the league in scoring at 35 points a game. He also led the league in assists per game. Surprisingly, of the players that we drafted, there were only 3 of them in the top 10 in scoring. That being Steph Curry, Kareem, obviously the big O. Michael Jordan fucking sucked this year. He only averaged 25 points a game and 6 rebounds. If you guys are telling me he's the greatest player of all time, I need fucking better than that. Kobe also averaged about 25. Big Dick Nowitzki averaged 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. Respect. LeBron had a solid year, 24 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. But anyways, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar led the league in rebounding at 17 a game. Kevin Garnett was right behind him at 15. Oscar Robertson, a point guard, was third at 13. Jerry West ended up being second in assists at 11.1. Steph Curry third at 9.6. John Morant's up there at 9.5. Magic Johnson of the Golden State Warriors actually was all the way at 5th, but he did average 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. Here is a quick glance at the playoff picture. Feel free to pause it to take a better look. Right off the bat, I can tell you I'm shocked. Michael Jordan and the Pistons did not make the playoffs. Go this dick, bitch. The Raptors did end up getting the first seed in the East. Oscar Robertson's just the best player in the world, I guess. But the Oklahoma City Thunder are probably the best team in the NBA. Allen Iverson, SGA, Scottie Pippen, Markkanen, and Kareem. Good luck beating them. I'm shocked the Warriors only got the 4 seed. Seems like this team should be way better. Let's simulate some of the first round to see how shit goes. Okay, so the first round has been simulated. Oscar Robertson's currently averaging 42 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists. They won in 5 games against Philly. Kevin Durant's doing well for Brooklyn, but they got beat by Atlanta 4-2. Curry's averaging 24 and 10 in the playoffs, while Trae Young's averaging 21 and 6. The Oklahoma City Thunder sweep the Clippers. I'll say it again, this team should sweep through the playoffs. The first round, Kareem's averaging 25 and 18. Scottie Pippen averaging 14 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists. He just does whatever it takes. Jerry West is absolutely leading this Knicks team. They swept Boston. Jerry West had 28 points and 14 assists. The Cleveland Cavaliers did take care of Orlando though, which means that Dirk Nowitzki was able to upset LeBron James and the Magic. No sweet homecoming for LeBron, but now we are in the second round of the playoffs. OKC's dominating Phoenix. This lineup is just fucking insane. The Thunder went from being one of the worst teams in the league to having like 6 future Hall of Famers. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar defending the pick and roll right here. Devin Booker goes in and he actually scores the layup though. Maybe this team sucks. Just kidding, they're up by a lot in the fourth quarter. Kemba Walker, who I forgot was on this team for a little bit, does the pick and roll right here. He's got him going in and he's gonna take a terrible shot. That's why you got fucking traded and you don't play in New York, dumbass. OKC won by a lot. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar nutted on their faces. He had 34 points and 16 rebounds. Atlanta's got a chance to send home Cleveland. Big Dick Nowitzki to Cleveland Cavalier jersey. Some things just are not meant to be. Close game with about a minute and a half to go. Atlanta leads by 7 points. Let's see if they're gonna be able to get a dagger here. Steph Curry driving in, shoots a tough contested mid-range jumper, but he makes it. That's pretty much gonna do it for this one. The Hawks win and Steph Curry has 31 and 11 while Trae Young has 24, 2 and 8. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I was rooting for Big Dick Nowitzki in Cleveland, but all good things must come to an end. Damn it, the New York Knicks got eliminated. I was hoping Jerry West was going to lead him to the promised land, but he only had 10 points in this closeout game. When you're relying on Julius Randle, shit's going to go south. Golly, Oscar Robertson. He had 33 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. And he is still leading the league in playoff scoring at 39 a game. He's also averaging 13 and 13. But anyways, now we are in the NBA Conference Finals. OKC taking on New Orleans and Toronto taking on Atlanta. OKC's obviously got this death lineup, but don't sleep on New Orleans. Remember, they got Akeem Olajuwon. He's averaging 21 points and 9 rebounds in the playoffs. In the East, I expect Toronto to win. This dude's just been too good, man. Damn, OKC's making easy work in New Orleans. Pretty sure that they have not lost the game yet, and that may not change throughout the finals. Using the screen right here, he's going to drive in and throw a pass to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who's going to go in and get blocked right there, sent away by Akeem Olajuwon. Lonzo Ball still on the Pelicans, because like I said, we started in the preseason before any trades happened. Scottie Pippen running the point guard right here. He's engaging in some pick and roll action. He's going to be forced to take a tough shot. Pump fake, Larry Markkinen for 3. That's up no good. Jesus Christ. I got to simulate some of this. Not much of a shocker in the fourth quarter. OKC's running away with it. Brandon Ingram now trying to exploit this mismatch as he goes in, and he does. God damn, Kemba Walker can't make a shot. Keeps getting scored on. Allen Iverson trying to drive it in on Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson plays good D right there. Zion Williamson's playing well. It's time to simulate. Once again, the Thunder easily win. They advance to the finals as Kareem dominated. He had 26 and 16 again. From the Eastern Conference, we have a big surprise. Atlanta's actually up 3-1. I guess Trae Young and Steph Curry have just been too much for the big Owen Van Vliet. Let's jump this one up and see how it goes. Sim. Close game with 3 minutes to go. The Raptors are trying to get Oscar Robertson involved as he shoots a fadeaway over Steph Curry, but he misses. Trae Young now has the ball in transition. Nice little spin move. Passes it down to Clint Capella, who goes in and he scores a bucket, extending the lead to 9 points. Fred Van Vliet driving in right now, misses another shot. Bojan Bogdanovic driving in right here, trying to hit the dagger, and he does. Oh my goodness, what a lefty fillet. 11-point lead. And those clutch buckets really put an exclamation point on this one. They advanced to the NBA Finals. What a shocker. It was for no lack of better trying, though, as Oscar Robertson had 42 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists, but Curry had 44 points and 14 assists. So that brings us to the end of the road, the NBA Finals with the Thunder and Hawks. This honestly should be a great matchup. The Thunder definitely have the talent gap, but the Hawks definitely have the shooting advantage. Let's simulate it game by game and see how it goes like we always do. The Thunder win game 1, Thunder win game 2, Hawks win game 3. We have a series now. Thunder win game 4, though. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Allen Iverson, and Scottie Pippen have a chance to win an NBA title for the Oklahoma City Thunder. If I got any Oklahoma City fans watching this video right now, embrace this, because this is the only title that shithole of a city will get. Kidding. One time I went there to watch an NBA game, the Grizzlies versus the Thunder, and my car got fucking broken into in the Airbnb I was at. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, though, gets the offensive rebound, goes up and scores, leading the NBA in rebounding at 17 a game. Allen Iverson trying to fight over the screen. Curry drives in, gets an easy layup, at least I thought, as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar comes in and sends that shit back. Oh my god. Can I get a replay replay of this. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar out of fucking nowhere. We're midway through the fourth now, and OKC is up by like 40. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it as the Oklahoma City Thunder with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Scottie Pippen, and Allen Iverson end up drafting their way to an NBA fucking title. This was honestly an exceptional surprise. I was not expecting the Thunder to be the team that won. Let's go ahead here and see who wins the NBA Finals MVP, and of course, it's going to be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the #1 pick of the draft. In this closeout game, Scottie Pippen led them in scoring with 26 points and 15 rebounds. Kareem had 25 and 15. Let's see where Allen Iverson was. He only had 14. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it as the Thunder do win the title. Kareem averaged 22 points and 16 rebounds in the finals. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, but most importantly, turn on post notifications so you mother truckers don't miss a single video. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm becoming attraction.